hear me, baby.
Young heat on the beat.
Yeah, I try blessing.
They call me.
Why you dey hold me out when you know say you know one time? You dey like by me, you mouth fast like Bobo Bantam. You dey shake, you hate to me song, but you know dance 'em. You say
Hello guys, it's another episode of Vlog for Good series and you're here with me, Lucy Imanet Aliu. Before we continue, don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Well, in today's episode, we will be showing you some resorts in Freetown you must visit. Well, let's take a ride and see what's next.
but I'm a bad guy. Yeah,
Good old man, that's for fellow. You phone me with Tuano. You forgive me your bank account, give me your own, and give me your money. Oh. Good old man, that's for fellow. You phone me with Tuano. You forgive me your bank account, give me your own, and give
but
me
you
your
dey see
money.
me like a dirty water. But you know me say me na water size too.
So your name and designation?
My name is Maurice Maya. I'm the founder of Saful Resort.
Okay. Why the name Saful?
Saful now is sort of Creole word, where it really means take it easy, take it slowly. In Sierra Leone we say Saful, Saful, like
Yeah.
so it's just a sort of social grace word that we use a lot in our sort of culture to just like sort of give people the feeling of sort of taking it easy or warm, slowly. So, and if you see the location, it makes sense for me when I got here, when I saw the space, when I saw the trackability. We needed somewhere where people can get away, where people can go to take it easy. So that's really why I called it Saful.
And the name speaks volume. It really does speak volume. Looking at the picture. So it's very. I mean, I got really excited when I actually knew that it was one of our own that really had Saful. Because most of the resorts in town are owned by foreigners. So why did you come to this point of wanting to have resorts?
Generally, I'm an entrepreneur, and tourism sector is one of the sectors where I want to be a business that I eventually feel like can have an impact around the society where I'm investing, as well as the country. So I wasn't thinking, I'm the only Sierra Leonean, I'm a Sierra Leonean or anything like that. It was more a business venture, and something that I wanted to put my heart and soul into for the sort of beach sort of tourism sector that I wanted to do business in. So yeah, that was what really my passion for tourism and the environment in Sierra Leone drove me to build this place. And so you can see like the whole design of the place is built from local wood to want to do something that is different to what we usually have around, but also something that can be authentically local. And yeah, if it's owned by a local, that's a bonus.
Yeah. Locally local, and it's
local,
really good.
indeed.
Okay. So you want to tell me about the tourism sector in Sierra Leone, how it feels like, how it looks like, and the challenges within the sector.
Wow. I think tourism and the hospitality industry is probably the hardest hit sector across the world actually, but in Sierra Leone even more so. We didn't even have a really big one to start with. We were just hoping and being optimistic that post-Ebola, tourism was going to take off, because as you know, the tourism sector has a big potential in Sierra Leone, as you can see, infrastructure around tourism, to look at how we can ease travel into the country, aviation laws, aviation taxes and things like that. And then we also need to look at, once people get here, how can we create that sort of friendly as well accessible country for people to be able to enjoy visitors here. There are many challenges for us. First of all, we don't have enough customers. Some of us only work with local tourists. Especially this whole year, we don't have flights going in and out as much, so people don't come here in general just for holidays. most of the footprint that we have from travel comes from the international export community. And then you get the diasporas coming over in December. So, that's kind of the business that we have. That's it. So we just don't have a tourism sector. So that's the big challenge. The other challenge is to get the government support and all that. Is there isn't really, the sector is too fledgling. We don't really have a booming tourism sector. So we don't expect much from the government. But this year they tried to provide basic support for the staff where we went off. But really the big challenge is there isn't any sort of business. There's not much business in the tourism sector. There is some business, but for the bigger chains, they probably sort of see more revenue coming from their hotels and things like that. But for people like us with sort of medium scale resorts, we see that challenge. But some of us have been able to diversify in ways or sort of market ourselves to the local community. And we're seeing more and more Sierra Leoneans coming to the beach. We want to tap that young generation, that up-and-coming middle class. And that's where Sierra Leoneans, that's where we market. So we've seen quite a good bit of business in this December just gone. So we can't really complain because of the sort of atmosphere of business at the moment with Corona, generally just sort of the world has been on a standstill. So you can't really complain. You just have to keep things going. Yes, government could do more to ease the suffering, the burden on sort of what the hospitality sector is going through.
Influence or what change have you as an entrepreneur tried to work on so that there can be much improvement in other sectors?
For me, all I can do is within my job, and then what I do is to just market the potential of sort of the beach life and the beach tourism, especially in this environment. So I try to really promote not just Saful, but I try to promote Sierra Leonean tourism inside and outside Sierra Leone. I connect a lot with bloggers all across West Africa, which is a space that I'm really interested in at the moment, how Africans are traveling to Africans. And then I think that's a market that's going to grow, and Sierra Leone needs to be part of that conversation. So I take it upon myself to really push the beaches that we have, the mountains that we have. I have two resorts. I have this one that I have a resort in Kamala, which offers more mountains and plants, a small eco resort and a farm. So I try to push those type of things, and then create like a really good content like you guys are doing now and sharing the potential of tourism. I think for me that's the best way I can help.
So what has been your motivation to reaching at this peak?
My motivation, for me, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm always motivated to make money, but I'm the type of entrepreneur that like to do things in a sustainable way. So I like to invest in things that I feel have social good to them, either helping the environment or helping the I think, when I came to Sierra Leone, I was just motivated to solve certain issues as an entrepreneur. I think the youth unemployment issue is number one for me, and we as Sierra Leoneans need to take the bonus upon ourselves to solve some of our problems. So to do business is number one way that we need to do that. We all know this, that if business creates jobs ends up impacting the economy, so we can realize that. So that's always that motto. I am motivated because my country is poor, my young people are poor, and we need to be doing a lot more as young people with the energy that we have and the creativity that we have and the ingenuity that we're blessed with to put that in towards a sort of entrepreneurial venture. So I was driven, and also I was driven to do this project for the sake of my love for the ocean, the beach. It's something that always amazes me as a kid. I always loved being by the ocean. I always loved being by the sea. I always loved fishing. I always liked fish, things like that. So, because you have to always do things that you love in life, and then you have passion for. So for me, these things are my passion.
So it has been good. It has been nice, and also I'm having to talk to you today, Maurice. And I really, really admire what you're doing here at Saful. It's really great.
Thank you very much for visiting me, and it's been really great talking to you. So Vlog for Good also, thank you for coming to Saful Resort. People, stay tuned. Seems like these guys are doing a good job, chatting the peninsula, promoting Sierra Leone. Vlog for Good.
Dance
for your love. Me have that for your love. Baby, have a dance for your love.